Joined now by a man who began his career there.
Yeah, he is a music industry expert. He's managed the likes of Destiny's Child and Shaka Khan and Earth, Wind and Fire. Legendary names, oh my word. With his artist winning a combined, wait for it, 30 Grammy Awards. That's a lot of Grammys.
Yeah, a lot of Grammys. And not only that, he's helped develop the careers of successfully huge daughters, Beyonce and Solange.
It's impossible not to do this when that song's on. I'm sorry about this. Yeah, like, he's now on a mission to inspire new talent right here in the UK, and we're delighted to have him because all this knowledge is amazing. Dr. Mathew Knowles, welcome to the show. Great to have you with us.
Greg, Josie, thank you. I was just saying, I remember Josie from back in the day, and she was surprised that I remember her.
Couldn't believe it.
But call me Mathew, please.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I'm not in a classroom today.
No.
And let's get the Grammys right. 32 Grammys Beyonce, 6 Destiny's Child, 1 Solange, 1 Leandria Johnson. What is that? 30...
I'm going to say 40, but we're not in the classroom, Doc.
Yeah.
We're not in the class. Wow, I mean, it's incredible, really.
Yeah, I'm very grateful, very grateful.
And we're very grateful that you've decided to bring all that experience, all that knowledge, all that success over to our shores. So tell everyone what you're doing and how you're using it.
Well, I'm teaching at LCCM, the London College of Contemporary Music, and it's an amazing program. Undergraduate, graduate school, and music production, and business side of music, creative side. And it's really remarkable because this is my 22nd year in a classroom. Most people don't realize that I've been teaching that long. Even when I was managing Destiny's Child, I was in the classroom. So it's a privilege for me to give back and to give back the knowledge. I share my mistakes.
Hey, they're just as important as the success.
Well, that's how we learn, right? We learn. Failure is the opportunity to grow, not a reason to quit. So I'm really excited the opportunity of teaching here in London at LCCM and to work with those students is a real privilege.
I mean, you've been in the industry for a very long time now, and you've seen a lot of artists. What are you looking for? What makes a great artist? What makes them different? Yeah,
that's the word. You said it, Josie. What makes you different? You know, the sound, the tonality, the songwriting, the performance, it's all of that. I mean, it's all of that in totality. It's not one thing. You have to have great songs. You have to work at this. This is about building craft. This is about work, practice, 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 practice.
And knowing that they've got that work ethic as well, because I remember watching interviews with Beyonce when she was in Destiny's Child, and she was like, you've got to work at it, you've got to work at it. It's so much work. She had no time for laziness. Was that you that instilled that?
Yep, it was. But you can't have those work ethics unless you have the passion.
Yeah.
Because they coexist together. So you find someone who is extremely passionate about what they do. They organically have this work ethics because passion is what fuels success.
It's an interesting equation, isn't it? The hard work, the passion, but there's got to be a little something there. There's got to be a spark that you see and you go, they're going to make it in something. So with your own daughters, with Beyonce and Solange, what did you see in them and at what age when you went, oh, hang on, they've got something here?
They were young. I mean, if you look at the great ones, even Taylor Swift, I mean, they were 6, 7, 8 years old. Michael Jackson, they were very young when they felt this fire and passion. It wasn't about what I wanted our kids to be, it was what their passion was. And so a role of a parent is just to support your kids with their passion, give them the tools, not for you to decide what they want to be.
The hardest bit, though, and you'll know this as a dad, and you will know this soon as a mum, it's when they're really into something, but then the boys or the girls come along when they get to 13 or 14 and they get distracted and you want to keep them focused on what they should be doing. How difficult was that?
Well, you know, I've worked with a lot of girl groups and a lot of females. The boys can become a problem. But, you know, in a day, when I first met the guys, I would squeeze their hands so hard, look them in the eye. They'd be like, he's crazy.
I relate. I've done this with my daughters, yeah.
So 180 students have applied for a scholarship. You found one now, Anne-Marie. What was it about Anne-Marie that just, you know, you thought that she had the magic about her?
Well, you know, again, it goes back to what differentiates you? What's that special thing? I mean, she had a tone in her voice that was different. She played the piano, and she did this thing with her fingers before. She clucked the strings, and we were like, what? It was two judges, and we were like, what is she doing? So it's those type of things. She had this great look. I mean, it's very important with females, their image. Look at you. Look at this wonderful image.
Thank you very much, Matthew. Thank you.
So all of those things, again, become really important. And you have to have the right team. That becomes very important.
What genre of music do you think that she will be suitable to?
Who? Anne-Marie. We were just talking about that on the way over here. I think she's a pop artist.
Right, okay.
Yeah, she's a pop artist.
She's got real soul in her voice, though, just from listening to her.
Yes, she does.
Lovely.
Yeah, she does. And that's, again, those are the things that makes her different, the things that the judges and I looked at, like, okay, there's something very different about her.
Is she going to make it?
We never know. You know, it's only 1% really make it. That's the numbers. When we look at success in the industry, it's about 1%. But that's true of most things, 1%, even in sports. You know, everybody wants to play basketball. I saw your guy try to play basketball. But really only 1% make it to the NBA.
I mean, we're all so proud of our kids and its successes, be it good homework or achieving in sport or something. We're so proud of them. What's it like when you look at your daughter's careers and what they've achieved?
I pinch myself. Again, to see what they've accomplished. You know, Solange and Beyonce are the only female siblings that had a #1 record in the history of music in the same year. You know, Beyonce has the most Grammys of any artist. I just pinch myself in being very proud to see how hard they worked and how they give back. Most people ask me, what are you most proud of? I'm most proud that Beyonce, Solange, Kelly lived with us most of her young life. They're just good people.
Oh, lovely.
That's what makes me proud, that they're just good people.
Yeah, well, I mean, your family are full of greatness. You're doing your motivational talks as well, which are incredible. So, Matthew, thank you for coming on. And do you know what? Thank you for recognising me after all those years.
After all these years.
Yeah.
How could I forget those blue eyes?
Oh, thank you, Matthew. Thank you very much.
All I'm saying is she can probably sing as well, Matthew. You know, we could sign her up and
I wish I
make
could
a star of her.
I wish I could sing.
There you go. Lovely talking to you. Good luck with everything.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.